Okay, before this part goes into the fridge, we need to come out from the oven, right? I need to still be jiggly. Okay. Do that, yeah?
Alright.
Now, go. I'll check up on you.
Hi, welcome to the show. Today we have a very special guest from Australia, was born there, in fact, just like my son. And we're going to cook you one of my specialty when I used to serve Michael when he was 10 years old. It's called Costa del Sol, which is a barramundi being cooked in a rock salt. And for dessert, we shall have creme brulee. So, everything is all prepared. This is lunch with the Nicks.
What do you think you're doing? Is it? Okay, I'll do it. No worries. Hey guys, this is lunch.
It's done. I've already done that part, okay? I think I can handle that sometime.
Okay, I'll let you be this time. That's right. That's right. So catch out the show, guys. Everything's prepared.
It's done?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, people? For today's show, we have a very talented person coming in. Our guest has been a model, an actress, an author, and apparently now she is into fashion. Who's our guest? None other than it's Natasha Hudson, yo.
Hi.
Hey, hello, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. I'm
Welcome
good,
to our
thank you.
kitchen.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to eat. I'm
Awesome.
hungry.
So I know you're very talented, but are you familiar with the kitchen as well?
Yes, I love cooking.
Brilliant. That's
really
what I want to hear. Okay, let's meet my dad.
Okay.
So this is my father.
Hi.
Hello.
I don't know how you're supposed to address him.
He's so cool.
I'm as old as your dad. You call me Uncle Nick.
Well, you look so good for your age.
Okay, what would you like to drink?
Free food for the whole year.
Oh, the food restaurant. What would you like to drink? Did I offer you a drink? Because
Give
I'm
me a
having my
specialty,
coffee.
yeah.
I'll give you our iced peach tea. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Let's have a conversation. Let's find out what Natasha Hudson is really about. Where you get the Hudson from?
My dad, so I'm half Aussie, half Malay.
Hey,
Same like you, right?
Aussie.
Michael, Imran, Nick.
That's why we're cool. Yeah.
Okay, here's your iced peach tea.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that sounded a bit lame. Like, that's why we're half Aussie, so that's why we're cool.
Okay, that's why we're cool.
Now,
But it's true.
how did you get started into this shoe business?
Into the industry, okay.
Industry.
Well, I guess it's step by step. I guess since I was young, when I was like 6, 7, my mom already put me into commercials. And then I've been doing commercials basically all my life as I was growing up to a teenager. And then, I mean, there was a phase where there were no jobs for a certain age. And then when I was about 16, I hit basically, that was it, you know, that was my time.
The prime time.
Prime time, yeah.
Okay.
So I was like basically doing all the big. I mean, I did experience becoming an extra before I got to carry all the main roles. And then I went into my studies. I did my graphic design, my performing arts, and then in between that, I was offered to do TV shows. So I slowly did it, you know, a bit by bit, TV shows, and then when
Why are you so talented?
I'm not. I was just trying.
It just came naturally. I mean, being half Aussie is just, you know, like whatever.
That's why we're cool.
Where did you study? Is it locally or in overseas?
When I did my graphic design was here, but when I did my performing arts, I went to Chicago. So
Chicago. Oh.
that was a good experience. I didn't want to come back, but I had to. Well, I guess because it was really laid back. It's too hectic here, that's how I felt, but then I had to come back because of my family and no choice.
So when you were here, before you left to Chicago, when you did your graphic design, you were already in the business, in the show
Yeah,
business.
I was already doing my TV show, but not into acting yet. So when I came back, you know, I took a job at this graphic design firm, and the hours were crazy, and I just said, this is not my thing, because I'm so used to making money, like quick money, you know. So and then I started traveling again with my modeling, so I went to different countries.
Okay. So who do the cooking at home?
Who else?
Are you a good cook? Better than your mother?
You have to ask my husband that. My mom is a great cook, but I guess I'm picking up. But alhamdulillah, I love cooking. Cooking is my thing because I have my kids and I have no maid and I do everything myself. So I have to basically...
Hats off to you. Well done.
So
No head.
because honestly, I'm basically a perfectionist in everything that I do. So I have to make sure that while I'm cooking, I'm cleaning. You know
There,
what I mean?
Michael. Lucky you were not born under her because she's a perfectionist. Daddy a bit easygoing, kan?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
no.
disagree, but I have to say though, being a chef, being a perfectionist is one of the most important qualities.
Yeah.
Especially, you got to be precise with everything that you serve to your customers.
Yeah.
You don't want to have, thumbprints in the plate and hair here and horrible stuff.
But
you know
cooking,
what I mean?
cooking,
What type of food do you cook? Western or?
I can do both.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
but since I have like 3 kids now, I find cooking like Western food easy.
It
I
is.
can just like marinate and just roast. Chuck it in the
But
oven.
what is your favorite dish?
I love my rosemary roast chicken, which is quite simple for me.
We should have invited her for that particular the rosemary yesterday.
Well, I'm sorry we've already prepared a dish, but nonetheless, it's going to be an amazing one. Trust me.
Okay.
This one is...
I can't wait.
This is a signature dish.
Yeah.
So what's it called?
The custard
So.
Barramundi, you're Australian,
I
your
love
father's
barramundi.
there, now he's living in Queensland, right? That's where we used to live.
Yeah.
Barramundi is one of the most famous fish in Queensland. So I'm going to use barramundi, put a rock salt street. I'm not going to talk too much about it. I learned this trick when I was in Costa del Sol, south of Spain.
Wow.
I visited, I saw this, wow, this is nice. And this is not normally being served in any restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in
For
for
a
a treat.
treat. Exactly.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go.
Excited.
All right, for today's show, I think we've got a very interesting personality. We want to dive into that a bit more. Tell us more of what you do now, how you got into it. We'll get onto that.
Yep.
But for the food-wise, I think we want you to take a break because you're a great mother. You're very talented. You
And
do
I've been
a lot of things.
cooking, it's tiring.
Exactly. So no cooking for you. We just want you to see how the dish transforms before
Okay.
your eyes. What's up?
Okay, today we'll be cooking barramundi.
Barramundi.
In Malaysia, they're known as siakap laut. Okay. In Australia, this is a very famous fish.
Yep.
Okay, especially from Queensland.
I love
All right.
barramundis.
What we can do first of all is to do the stuffing for it, Michael. Let's do that. Could you
Okay.
help me out, please?
Yep.
Put up something.
Right?
I get it ready.
Okay, you're seasoning the insides, Daddy?
A little bit.
All right.
Okay.
So that's
it. Okay,
salt.
let's go. So can we start do the bananas? 3 bananas, please. Let's peel. Can you peel the
Yeah,
banana,
sure,
please?
sure,
That
sure.
one
Hey, you're not
is
supposed to
easy.
do any work.
It's okay, it's just a banana.
And of course, the bread, small slices of bread.
Okay.
It's very simple dish.
Oh, wow.
It's very hands-on style.
Bread
thing,
in the fish.
Okay.
Okay.
And Michael, could you put all the herbs in and tell them what it is?
Okay, so we have a bit of oregano.
Oregano.
Just a touch. There you go.
Yep.
I like to use the dried ones because it has more of a stronger aroma.
Yep.
A bit of bay leaf as well.
I love bay leaves. Put it in my
Awesome.
pasta all the time.
And then he's chopping up some garlic and I'm gonna dice the onion.
Have you put all the spices in already?
Yep, just the oregano and the bay leaves. There's some rosemary there, just the leaves.
Rosemary. This give you the extra flavor. Rosemary is great with lamb, especially,
I love
Michael
rosemary.
used to grow up with lamb chop, rosemary, and mint jelly. And to bind this, the bread is to bind it. This is the filling for the fish.
Filling, okay.
Because when we cook the fish afterward, we put rock salts around it. This whole thing will permeate through the skin, yeah? So now next is the eggs. How to break an egg? Professionally, that's it.
One hand.
Just one hand will do the job. Okay, Michael, please.
Okay.
A pinch or so. And I shall get the tray.
Okay.
Excuse me, please.
I've never seen anyone put bread in, a filling for fish.
Actually,
before.
this if you hear about this for the first time,
Yeah.
you would think it's weird because you're putting banana and
Yeah,
bread
it
into
is
the same.
weird.
Yeah, but trust me, it works. I mean, I've had so many, even chefs, questioning me like, Nick, are
Banana
you
and
sure you're
fish?
gonna do this? I'm like, no, trust me, it works,
Yeah.
and you'll know it later.
One to show that he did, more bread.
More bread.
And normally when we buy the fish, we go for about 4 to 5 kilo per piece. Or the rate. Our fish and chips
So do
are
I have to use white bread or I can use any?
You can use any bread,
Any
but
bread.
obviously,
any bread. And the egg is the one that gel it together when it's cooked. It's just whole piece.
All right, so in goes the stuffing into the cavity of the fish. So I'm gonna fill up the front bit first.
Wow.
There you go.
You have enough, I think.
Yeah, more than enough.
You can't even see the bread anymore.
It's normal bread. It's just a nice stuff.
It's gonna come out as sort of like a pudding texture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yummy.
So it's like a savory butter pudding. berry butter
Usually,
pudding.
if I have barramundi in Australia, it would just be like salted barramundi or fried
Yeah.
barramundi. I've never tried something like this.
So now we turn it upside down. Okay?
And let it stand on the belly.
Stand on
Oh,
the belly.
that's how you... Wow. Okay.
I put this on so that it'll stick it better.
Okay.
So you just rub it nicely with the scale on. Because when it's cooked, it just defrosts by itself.
Now this is very important to pay attention. We leave the scales on this fish. The scales
Okay.
are completely on. We didn't remove it.
Michael, please.
Hang on. And so the reason why we do this is so that when you cook it, because it's a salt-baked fish, right? All the juices and the flavor of the fish is intact inside. And the beautiful part is once it's done cooking, we just cut it on the side of the fins on top, and the
And it
whole thing
just-
just.
Wow.
And the flesh is intact. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous piece of fish.
Marvelous. Looks like snow or ice.
Almost there. Just a moment.
So how many degrees you put it on?
About 170 to 180. You want to get just slight coloring inside, not so brown.
Yeah.
And then depending on the
180
size.
to 200. Depends how the size of the
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah. So for the sauce, we're making a Hollondaise, but in a different way, which is an addition of tarragon leaves.
Okay.
So from a Hollondaise, which is classic, just egg yolks,
Yeah.
butter, and vinegar,
Yeah.
we're adding a bit of tarragon, and we're gonna have some melted butter.
The egg, please, Imran.
Eggs.
All right, egg yolks 10 here, Daddy. There you go.
There you go. 10 egg yolks. Woo.
So you need to whisk. It's like a figure of 8. That's a classic way of
I'm
doing
not a
this,
fan of
okay?
egg yolks, but
And then we shall put the tarragon vinegar in it, which is here. Add up this, that's it. All right, we're good to go. You think we need more, Michael?
I think you need a bigger bowl.
a bigger one.
That's a better idea. Okay, figure of 8.
All right.
So what we need to do, the butter has been melted now.
Okay.
Okay, we leave it over here.
Okay.
And this is called a water bath. So there is no direct. And we keep whisking it.
And we use a heat.
Use the heat
Yeah.
to cook it up. And get it thickened up but not cooked. If it's overcooked, what is it called?
Scrambled eggs.
Do you like scrambled egg? This is how you do scrambled egg. That's the actual way without burning it. Michael, please continue.
Yeah. Okay. So
I need your help.
next.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting old for this.
Yeah.
While I do the sauce, I'm just gonna whisk it for about another 4 minutes. It's gonna get really, really fluffy and thick.
Okay, now we need to drip this melted butter into the sauce. And this way. There you go.
Start slowly, and then when it starts emulsifying,
Dripping.
you can continue fast.
This is the show.
So I know your secret now.
This is the mark of a chef. Always as a small spoon to taste everything that you cook. Come,
Did you put
please.
salt yet?
Not
Salt yet?
A little
Okay,
bit.
salt first.
The sea salt. We use sea salt in our cooking also. Okay, there you go, Natasha. Please taste it. What do you think?
Okay.
There you go.
We haven't put the tarragon
Okay.
extra.
Yummy.
Yeah?
Yummy.
It's like a mayonnaise. It's much lighter, isn't it?
Yeah. So now you add the vinegar.
The vinegar's not enough.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's the taste. Michael, have a chat with her. I'm going to check the fish, yeah?
Okay, so there's 4 elements in this dish, right?
Okay.
We have the protein, which is the fish. We have the carbo, which is the stuffing. Then
Yeah.
we have the salad, veggies, and also the sauce, which is the béarnaise. So salad, sauce, done. We just have to wait for the oven, and we're gonna have both the stuffing and the fish ready.
All right.
Daddy, how's the fish?
Oh, yes, coming in. Look at that.
So
Hot
excited.
from the oven.
Okay, so now you want to see the salt crust, right? Give it a tap, Daddy.
You see, when you slice it from the back with the fish, the whole skin just came off apart.
Ready?
All
Thank
right.
you.
Uno, dos,
Best.
tres.
Voila!
Oh wow.
There you go. Succulent fish.
And the skin just peels off just
Because
like
we
that.
left the scales on, remember?
Yeah.
So it's a very stiff
Yeah,
piece of
yeah.
skin.
So if the scales were on, it would have just like.
Yeah, it would stick to the flesh. Let's just get
It's
that
like a
out of the
clip.
way.
Now, we're doing this because we want you to taste the stuffing in it later. Not too much. There we go.
Oh, wow.
All right. Okay.
Ready for that?
There you go.
So ready.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So hungry.
Costa de la Sol.
So I'm gonna eat now.
Yes.
Try
I just
this.
want to see your expression in the first bite.
Okay,
With the
that's
sauce, a little bit, yeah.
doesn't taste.
Hey, that's it.
It doesn't taste
We
like.
did it again.
Yeah, shut up.
Doesn't
Wait,
taste
I have
like
to
fish.
try.
The feeling.
Yeah, this is the one that you said it was a weird idea, like banana bread in fish, right?
Do I dip or no? I shouldn't.
Your call, but I think try it on its own
On its
first.
own.
Yeah.
Now the tropical cuisines come back to your mind, doesn't it?
I don't know what to say, but it's amazing.
Don't say anything.
Amazing.
So you believe me when I say this is a signature dish, right?
Yeah,
It's just,
I've never tried anything like
It
this.
takes everything.
I mean, I still cannot digest that there is bread in there,
and
and banana. So, and it complements that whole funkiness in it. You know what I mean?
awesome. Okay, we're gonna let you enjoy that. I shall clean up so that we can start making the dessert. How do you feel about that?
Excited.
All right, so that's it. We're gonna let her eat it.
Yep.
And we're gonna continue with what's next, Eddie?
Somewhere from France, it's called
The creme brulee.
brulee.
Check it out. Let's clean up, Eddie.
Okay, just finish that. It's yours.
Stopnya, ya Allah.
Dessert dah makan kan?
Okay, guys, the fish was like marvelous. I mean, I'm speechless.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have thought that it would taste that way. I don't know how to even describe it.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's amazing.
Are you ready for dessert?
Yes, definitely.
Have you heard of the famous creme brulee?
Your type?
Oh, no,
Probably
this is
special.
a classic.
But
This
yes,
is a classic,
I
yeah.
love creme brulee.
This is the
Yeah.
way creme brulee should be done, and
Okay.
it's. I mean, look at it. It's so simple. We've only got milk, cream, egg yolk, sugar, and vanilla.
Okay.
So this all goes into a pot. Can you help me
Alright.
with the cream, Daddy? There you go.
A glass and a half.
So I use 150 milliliters for
Okay,
each,
all right.
and then a teaspoon of vanilla extract. There you go. And this goes on the fire until it simmers. You don't want it to boil, just bring up the temperature.
Okay.
On the fire, please, Daddy.
Okay,
On the fire.
I'm the apprentice here.
There you go. So we are leaving that on the fire. Now, for the eggs, Daddy. So in goes the eggs
Yeah, chef.
Right.
and your sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah, chef.
So this is like how you make a cake. You gotta beat the eggs and the sugar
Okay.
together. Daddy,
Right.
would you like me to do it for you? It's okay. I mean, you're a retired.
Age factor.
Okay lah, since you insist. Go
There you
ahead.
go.
So sweet, these two.
So you're gonna mix all the sugar and egg yolks together.
Okay.
So basically, it's just gonna wet the sugar, right? But keep on whisking until the most important part is that all the sugar melts. It dissolves into the egg yolks, right?
Alright.
So just keep on going. All right, so that is done.
Okay.
See all the sugar's gone already?
Yeah, yeah.
How's the milk doing, Daddy? I think that looks good. You can bring it over.
Okay, there you go.
Simmer
Okay, so
enough.
this is crucial. What you're gonna do is you're gonna
Okay.
temper the egg yolks. If you put it all in, scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
So just put a little bit to bring up the temperature slowly, and then you can dump all of this in there.
Oh,
So
okay.
Daddy, if you please, just a little bit.
So bit by bit.
Yep. You'll start feeling it to loosen up.
Whoa.
Okay, stop. Sorry. There you go. See how it's a lot more liquid now?
Smells so nice.
Yeah, that vanilla, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this is already well tempered. Now all of this is gonna go into the pot where it's really hot.
Okay.
And you're gonna have some curdled eggs. So what you do is just filter it out with a sieve.
Okay.
So this is perfect.
There you go.
The consistency is what we're looking for. May I take a bowl with you?
Thank you, sir. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna get a jug right here.
Fill up with water.
No need,
No need?
not yet.
So what would you like now?
Okay, we're gonna pour this out so that we filter out all the egg
Okay.
yolks, if there is any.
Yeah.
So if I'm a good cook, there's not gonna be any, right? So let's see.
True, true.
Let's have a look.
Let's hope nothing.
Wow.
Look at that simple guy.
Oh yeah.
He's a good cook.
There you go. Here I've got water. Like I said, it's got to have equal heat distributed around that.
All right.
So that water's going to help that happen. And when it steams up, the top's going to cook as well.
Okay.
Okay? So even heating right there in a water bath and some aluminum foil.
Doesn't escape.
So crimp it and into the oven at 120 degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. All you need to look for is that jiggle. Once you jiggle and it looks like there's a circle in the middle, you know, that
So you can
jiggle-
take it out?
Yeah, then you can take it out.
For sure.
There you go.
Okay.
It's into the oven. All be good. Okay.
So 45 minutes, that's done. Then going into the fridge first, set for about at least 4 hours, but the best is overnight. Then we're gonna start bruleeing it.
Oh, okay.
So why not we get some that's prepared? You have a seat and we're gonna brulee it for you.
All right.
Are you ready for the creme brulee?
Yes.
So this has
Can't
been
wait.
in the fridge overnight.
Okay.
So you can see it's already very stiff.
Yeah.
That's good. Some white sugar on top.
Oh, so you use white sugar?
Yes. I mean, you can use brown sugar. That would be easier at home because it colors easily.
Yeah.
But white sugar is the authentic way. So just one
sprinkle around it.
one layer.
Okay.
Give it a tap. And the important part is how you tilt it when you brulee it. So this is the bruleeing part.
So what if I don't have that?
Then go buy one. There you go.
Yummy.
So it's very important that after you brulee, you got that nice color, right?
Yep.
It's still a bit liquid because it's hot sugar. So you let it cool down first, and then the most important part, which what I want you to do, is test it.
Okay.
So the mark of a good creme brulee is when you crack the crust on top, it's like glass. Okay, so let it
Yeah.
cool down for a bit. I think it should be fine now. Bit of blueberries for presentation.
Yes.
Voila.
Okay.
And
So do I wait or
crack away.
crack it? Okay.
Just tap it first, just listen to it. Yeah.
Wow. It's like ice. Like,
And then crack.
Oh, there you go.
oh, but this is like perfect.
It's the way it should be.
Wow.
Okay.
A good combination, all three.
Well, Michael, we almost come to the
Yeah.
end of the
Good job.
episode.
Thanks
My
so much.
signature dish. So what, honestly, what do you think of it?
Well, it's my signature dish as well.
It's yours.
I mean, I've taken it on. I mean, I've inherited it. But you know, enough about the fish, enough about the creme brulee. Thank you so much to Natasha.
Thank you so much for
You've been
inviting me. I had a good time and I enjoyed the food.
It's our pleasure.
I
to
just
have
want to stay here and live here. You know?
You're welcome to come back anytime. It'll be a pleasure to cook for you. And thank you so much. Thank you to the viewers. We'll see you guys next episode on Lunch,
Lunch with the
the
Nicks.
Nicks.